In less than 20 days, Georgia's largest state fair opens its gates to more than 500,000 people. The 2025 Georgia National Fair is a fun community event drawing people from across the country. So joining us to talk about this year's fair is Marketing Director Erin Flournoy. Thank you so much for joining us in studio today. Talk a little bit about some of the unique things from the shows to entertainment that people can take part in at the fair.
Right, so there's so much going on at the fair. We're excited this year that the theme is Welcome to Fairdice. So we're going to have all things tropical, Hawaiian. Some of the new entertainment we have is going to be focused around that theme. So we're going to have the Mahealani's Polynesian Review. These are the fire dancers, hula dancers that are going to be at the fair you'll be able to see every day. We're also going to have a salsa steel drum band that will be playing throughout the fair just to give those Hawaiian tropical vibes. And we'll also have an educational bird show, Wildlife Wendy, to have some parrots and just some other birds just to give that Fairdice theme to the fair. And speaking of new entertainment, we have 9 free concerts that will be at the fair this year, from R&B to pop, to rock, to hard metal. So we've got country stars Shenandoah, Tracy Lawrence. We also have Morris Day and the Time, to Great White and Slaughter. So any type of music your family enjoys, we'll have here at the fair. And then we'll also have something new this year is our kickoff Saturdays. So both Saturdays of the fair we'll be playing the College Key matchup football games. So you can come out to the fair, enjoy watching the Georgia game, get your funnel cake, get your corn dogs, get your turkey legs, and come out and watch the game.
Okay, that sounds really fun. Really, there is always something at the fair for everyone to enjoy. I know there are several people in the newsroom who are looking forward to those concerts. Yep. They already have it marked on their calendar. Obviously, we can't talk about the fair without talking about the food. That's my personal favorite part. You know, go ahead and talk about some of the treats and experiences that people can find in that area.
Yeah, so the number one reason people do come to the fair is food. That's one of the things I love about the fair as well too, and I have my favorites. This year we're going to have over 21 new foods at the fair. We have our 4th annual Fair Food Fight this year, where fair goers can try all the new foods, vote on their favorite, and we'll announce the fair favorite at the end. So from sweet treats to savory treats. So we'll have the sunburnt pickle pizza, so a spicy pickle pizza. We also have a pina colada funnel cake. And some of our new fair food vendors this year that we are just announcing is our Dubai chocolate with strawberries. And we're also going to have apple fries and some really interesting slushies this year too.
Yeah, okay. I know that Dubai chocolate stand is going to be jam-packed.
Yes.
I did the Fair Food Fight last year, and it was a good time trying some of those specialty items. You know, but what about for the people who might have like dietary restrictions or preferences? You know, what would you have to say to those kind of people?
So we have over 50 fair food vendors. So anything from our wok bowls with noodles and vegetables and chicken and steak to a fried Oreo or roasted corn. So anything you can think of we'll have here at the fair. So whether you just want a sweet treat or a savory meal, we'll have it there.
Talk a little bit about some of the fair prices, because obviously the fair can add up. You know, what do ticket prices look like, and what's the best way for families to try and save?
Right, so we do have admission for the fair. General admission ranges from $10 to $15. Children 10 and under are always free at the fair, so that's a way to save money. Seniors 60 and up are $10 every day. And we also have some discounted days coming up at the fair. We have Sneak a Peek, which is Thursday, October 2nd. All adults are $10. And Tuesday, October 7th is Terrific Tuesday, and Wednesday, October 8th is Wow Wednesday. Admission is $10 for everyone those days. And we also have some new admission days as well. Free admission for our military on Sunday, October 5th, and Tuesday, October 7th is our American Hero Day, where first responders receive free admission with their family members. Yeah. So there's a lot of ways to save at the fair, and also purchasing tickets in advance, you'll save some money as well.
Yeah, make sure that you get on top of that. Don't miss any of those opportunities that you just heard. Lastly, before we let you go, talk a little bit about some of the safety guidelines in terms of maybe a clear bag or anything else people should know about safety.
Yeah, so we do have a clear bag policy we instituted at the fair, and we also have, so there will be some exceptions to that. So for people that have medical supplies, those can be brought into the fair. They do not have to be clear. And if you have a diaper bag for young children, those do not have to be clear. But all bags will be subject to inspection coming into the fair. And we also have a large security presence. So we draw security from all over Middle Georgia from different agencies, and they will wear high-vis vests. So you'll be able to walk around, see them, and if you need help, they will be there to assist you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for all that information. We're going to pop it up on the screen for you in case you missed anything. The Georgia National Fair starts October the 2nd. It goes until the 12th. Fair hours are from 10 in the morning until 9 p.m. However, keep in mind on that very first day, they are going to have a late start. They don't open until 3 o'clock. There's all the midway hours for you as well, with all the rides and vendors set to open from noon to 11 Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. until midnight Saturday and Sunday. Of course, to get all the tickets and the details on the prices, the schedules, and answer any questions, you can visit them at georgianationalfair.com. In our 7 o'clock hour, we talked about some of the events and entertainment happening at this year's Georgia National Fair. So now we continue our conversation with Addie Hodges, the Marketing and Communications Specialist with the fair. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes.
Obviously, so many things for people to enjoy at the fair, and a big part of it as well is agriculture. Can you kind of talk about that aspect of the fair?
Yes, so agriculture is our #1 industry here in Georgia, so we really try to incorporate that at our fair. So for our animals and livestock, we do have our Eudora farm. So that is a petting zoo, so you can come out. They bring a variety of animals. You can even feed them. And then our Georgia Grown building, you have our baby barn. So if you're lucky enough, possibly get to see a calf be born. You have to time that just right, but that's always a great opportunity. And then for our agriculture exhibits, we have a lot of different exhibits, from the poultry world to our goat story to the dairy story. And then within the Georgia Grown building, we do have those agriculture exhibits as well.
Yeah, talk about some of the educational components to that.
Yeah, so in that Georgia Grown building, we have a cotton and a timber exhibit, and this year they're adding a powerful peanut exhibit, which will be really cool. Those are always super fun, elaborate exhibits out there, and those all kind of walk you through the different stories of cotton and timber and peanuts and how those affect our industry here in Georgia.
Let's talk about some of the entertainment that people can look forward to this year. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so we have a variety of different entertainment coming, like My Halani's Polynesian dancers. We'll have the Salsa Steel drum players out and about. And then something that some people don't realize is in our Miller Murphy Howard building, we have a lot of culinary arts going on that are live, so you can always stop in there, check those out. I know they'll have some crafts that you can actually do while at the fair, so that's always a cool experience.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because I personally have never done that, so that might be something that I have to check out this year. Like I said at 7, I usually just kind of go for the food. I get on a couple of rides, so I'm definitely going to have to check out that component. Talk a little bit about parking and how some of that kind of works for people.
Yes, so this year we are actually partnering with AAA Parking, so they will be out there helping us park all of our lots at the same time. So we hope that just gets people in the gate faster, and that way you can get into the fair and enjoy your day at the fair. And then also to help out, go ahead, buy those tickets online. That way you can skip some of those lines and you'll already have your tickets.
Is there anything else that you want people to know just about navigating the fairgrounds? Because obviously it's very large out there. If it's someone's first time, it could be kind of confusing, anything in that regard.
Yes, so I would suggest go ahead, check out our website. We have our full schedule up there as well as a map, so you can kind of see what you want to go see and then map it out, and then go ahead and buy those tickets. That way you just have them in hand and you can go ahead and get in.
Some people might be going, but they might have a disability that they need accommodated. Talk about, how you guys work to kind of accommodate all people.
Yes, so all 3 of our gates have handicap parking. We also have wheelchair and scooter rentals, so you can either do that when you get there or you can visit our website and get those before you come. And then something that is like a perk to our fairgrounds is all of our interior roads are paved, so that makes for easy accommodations for those wheelchairs, scooters, things like that.
And for all of our first time visitors to the fair, I know we have several in this building, it'll be their very first time going. What do you have to say about making sure that they just have a good experience, or any advice or tips that you'd give them?
Yes, first definitely wear some comfy shoes. You'll be doing a whole lot of walking, but go visit the website, kind of have an idea of what you want to see. That way you can make your whole day, fill up your whole day.
Yeah, definitely good advice there. If you're interested in going to the fair, we're going to pop up that information for you. For just a quick recap, the Georgia National Fair starts October the 2nd. It's going to go through the 12th. Fair days and hours are 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. However, that first day it is going to start a little bit late, so don't get there at 10 a.m. They're going to open their doors at 3. The midway hours are up there for you. Those are from noon until 11 Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. till midnight Saturday and Sunday. Of course, to get all the details on the tickets, the prices, the event schedule, answer any other questions you may have, go ahead and visit georgianationalfair.com.